Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Boko Lili and I'm here to give you some words of wisdom, some spiritual guidance or free therapy or however it is that you want to take it. So if the message doesn't apply to you at this moment, it could be relevant later on, or it could be useful for someone else who may need to hear this message. I'll be using oracle cards and tarot cards to provide you these messages from spirit. So again, please take what resonates. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can get your daily videos. There's also weekly and there'll be monthlies as well. I've also got an extended version of these readings available on Vimeo. You can find the link to my Vimeo channel down in the description box. So let's get started. So first of all, if you do notice there's some sort of inconsistency with the layout and setting from the readings from the 15th and 16th of June, it's because when I was recording this, I pre-record all of this, I forgot to do the 17th of June and I had to go back and re-film a few things, and I had to sort of do some other things as well. So if you notice, this layout looks very different from the 15th and 16th, and it will look different from the 18th and 19th as well. That's just my own error, so please excuse me for that. So let's get started into the reading. If you want to know what decks I'm using, I've got a list of them again in my description box, or in the description field below, all the tarot cards that I use and all the oracle cards that I use and that I will be using. So I'll try to mix and match as much as I can. But let's start off with today's energy, the 17th of June 2020. What do we need to know? What's the advice for the 17th of June 2020? The Three of Wands. Good, good, good. Third day of the week on a Wednesday. Planning. Very good planning. And let's find out why. Let's clarify these. Why do we have the Three of Wands here? Why do we have the Three of Wands here? Why do we have the Three of Wands here? This card wanted to jump out. Okay, the Knight of Cups. Cups represent water signs. Hopefully you can see that, sorry. Okay, so you could be starting out on a new project. You could be starting out in a new a new part in your relationship, or starting out a brand new relationship, because the Knight of Cups is usually about someone you presenting an offer of love, or some sort of commitment to someone else, or you receiving some sort of offer of love or commitment. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic love. It could be a friendship or platonic love as well. But it looks like the advice is to make some plans, or to think about the future when it comes to love and your friendships and your sort of social circle as well. Making sure that always making sure that the people that we interact with, the people that are in our lives on a day-to-day basis, making sure that they're aligned with our own values, making sure that we're not giving our energy to people who are not going to give it back. Sometimes this can be difficult, especially at work, where you don't choose the people that you get to work with, unless you're a manager or something like that and you're hiring people yourself. But otherwise, most of the time, there are times where you can't decide, you can't choose your family as well, but you can choose how you react to their behavior. You can choose to set your own boundaries and your own limitations, and you can give and receive the way that you can give the amount that someone gives back to you. So that's what I'm getting from these cards. But let's look further into it with the oracle cards. I'm using the Numerology guidance cards here. Okay, for the 17th of June, what do we need to know for the 17th of June 2020? Music. So music can bring people together. So it's always good to, music can be very nostalgic. You get a really nostalgic feeling from listening to music, especially if you're hearing music from obviously from the past. With that, with your group of friends that you used to listen to when you used to go out, or you'd listen to in the car going on road trips and all that. So music can be a very therapeutic way. It can be a sign, it can be a form of clairaudience. So you listen to a particular song and there's a message in that song, or there's some sort of lyric in that song that gives you an answer that you're looking for. So today, making sure that make sure that you're listening to music. It can help you, give you an answer. It can help you give you some sort of direction in terms of how do you proceed with a particular person, or how do you what's the best way to interact with someone. So make sure that you listen to music. Listen to all. Put your phone, your music on shuffle. Listen to the radio. Don't always listen to the music that that you like to listen to. Listen to things that you don't always listen to, because that way you find that again you can find that a particular lyric, or there's some particular words in a song that just sticks out to you, and you go, aha, that makes sense. But yeah, let's find out what the Keepers of the Light say for us on the 17th of June 2020. We have White Eagle Ancestor Spirits. I'm just trying to bring the card up without it getting blurry, so you can see that. The message is, connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. So yeah, even with this Knight of Cups energy here, this could be about forgiving someone, forgiving a family, whether it's a family member or a friend, taking the higher road offer some sort of apology, extend the olive branch and offer some form of a reconciliation. Sometimes it's it's not a bad thing to use music as that way of bonding as well. So let's see what the Sacred Traveler deck has to say. Okay, so we've got Crossing Bridges. So the message for Crossing Bridges is, it's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So this is very much what this Knight of Cups energy is talking about what White Eagle Ancestor Spirit is saying as well. And it can be through music. Music seems to be some sort of key here. Maybe it's finding that song that if you're in a relationship and things are a bit wobbly at the moment, maybe finding that song that both of you love to listen to, the song that that was your part of your first dance, or something that really brought you closer. Same with friendships as well. So today is all about forgiving yourself, forgiving others. If maybe even if you don't have any sort of not bad relationships, but even if there's no rocky relationships or connections at the moment, maybe there's someone that you haven't spoken to in a while, that you think you should speak to. So maybe reach out to an old friend or to a family member that you haven't spoken to into a while, and maybe use music as that way. If you're not too sure what to talk about, maybe talk about music. So and maybe have some nice music on in the background when you talk to them. So it's definitely about getting in touch with some sort of loved one, an old friend. But this is talking about reconciliation, having a proper connection with others, with your loved ones, with your family, and having an open heart as well. I think that's very important. Have an open heart. So I hope this reading has brought some sort of guidance. I hope this resonates with you. If it has, don't forget to give it a like. Please leave a comment, please share, and also please go visit the extended edition, where I'll go further into the reading by looking at the guides the guidebooks that come along with these cards, and I'll pull some additional spreads for business and career, love and relationships, and a final one to close the reading off. So thank you very much. Love yourself, love others, forgive yourself, forgive others, and have a good day.